Thank you for acknowledging this historic homes and historic segment of our population, our city. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then the Martin family has joined us.
Thank you so much. My name is Karen Martin, and here with me is my sister Kelly Martin and Cornelius Martin, who is a homeowner of the Tilson-built home. So we are here, and we want to thank you for allowing us to be a part of this preservation project. It has been fun. We love the house, and we will continue to be in the house, and as it's passed down from generation to generation. So thank you so much.
Thank you. And then we are also joined by Lionel Davis and some members of his family.
Next to the actual building of the house, I would say the other important aspect was the welcome that we got at Field School. The Bradley Benson principal was just marvelous. That importance of that.
I'm Barbara Davis and grew up in the neighborhood, and one of the things that I liked about this process was getting to know people on other blocks who lived in these houses, and it really hit home about how it wasn't just the houses themselves, it was the community that was created that was so important. It was a community where everybody watched out for everybody else. And it brought home, for me, the importance of the infrastructure of a city and how important Field School was in this process, and Central High and Hosmer Library and the various churches. And I'd also like to thank St. Peter's AME Church for opening up for all of our meetings. And thank you to Councilwoman Glidden.
My name is Angela Conley, and I am the Vice President of the Bryant Neighborhood Organization. And it's just an honor to serve the community, and it's certainly an honor to live in this historic community of Bryant Neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Lakeisha Vance Wilkerson. I actually did an internship with Councilmember Glidden in her office a couple of summers ago, and so I had a chance to actually work on this historical designation project and establishing, finding more homes and reaching out to the families in these homes. I actually had a chance to interview Mr. Archie Givens Jr. and his sister Roxanne at one point in time. I got to actually have conversations with Mr. Tilson and his family. And I think this project is wonderful for the community. I think it's a good part of the South of Minneapolis, not being a Minneapolis native. The integration of the neighborhood is what's growing. This is what is becoming of our world today, is not just one race, one culture, is very diverse. And the fact that these men came together at a time where they had as many barriers as you could possibly think of to hold them back, to keep from integrating these neighborhoods, they still worked. They still pushed, even through the extension of I-94. They went to the other side. You're not gonna stop us. There are people coming home from war. There's African Americans, Mr. Tilson family being an immigrant family and coming in and trying to make a name and a place for themselves. So I'm very proud of what they done. The family is just beautiful, and I don't know.
That's great. I'm gonna ask everyone's indulgence, if maybe we could just get in a little closer together. I'm going to ask if we could do a picture. And I wonder if someone would mind helping so that Deba could be in the picture. I just want to acknowledge that Deba Sardar from my office played a really significant role in helping bring this picture to fruition. And Lakeisha, who just spoke, was part of the Urban Scholar program.
You don't want the podium. Can you see her?
Move a little further.
Okay, so yeah, so there you go, there you go. A little further even. A little further. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Thank you so much.
I want to say one thing, and as someone who's been around for a really long time, David mentioned the value of public education as one of the things his grandfather was so insistent on. And David served the city on the school board for how many years, David?
8 years.
8 years. So thank you for your service, and it's good to see you. I'm going to call this regularly scheduled meeting of the Minneapolis City Council to order. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Gordon. Councilmember Gordon.
Here.
Councilmember Kano.
Here.
Reich.
Here.
Bender.
Here.
Glidden.
Here.
Yang.
Here.
Johnson.
Here.
Quincy is absent. Warsami is absent. Goodman.
Present.
Fry.
Here.
Palmisano.
Present.
President Johnson.
Here.
There are 11 members present.
We have a quorum present. Councilmember Quincy has a family commitment. Next item on our agenda is the adoption of the agenda, and we have a motion by Councilmember Glidden to include under the order of business, order of resolutions, a resolution honoring the Tilson-built homes as one of the first FHA-backed residential housing developments in the United States to be marketed to buyers of all races. Is there a second on that motion?
Second. Oh, that was me.
Okay, that's fine. You
Who
can-
else is here?
Yep.
There we go.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in approval say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, that carries. Next, we have the acceptance of the minutes of the regular meeting of September 23rd, 2016. Oh my goodness, that was our last regular meeting? And the adjourned session held, adjourned session held December 7th. Any discussion on that motion?
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in approval say aye. Aye. Opposed, that carries. Next is referral petitions, communications, and reports of proper committees.
So moved.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in approval say aye. Aye. Opposed, that carries. The reports of the standing committees are next, and the first is Committee of the Whole, and that committee is chaired by the Council Vice President, Elizabeth Glidden.
Thank you. We have two items in front of us. The first is a proposed charter amendment regarding use of premiums received in a bond sale, and the second is the passage of an ordinance relating to sick and sick time exempting certain state subsidized extended employment programs from coverage under the requirements of Chapter 40. And for item number one, I guess our motion is to table this until the next time that we meet, and I will move approval of item number two.
Councilmember Glidden has moved to table item 1 and move item 2 in the Committee of the Whole. Any discussion on that? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Gordon.
Aye.
Kano.
Aye.
Reich.
Aye.
Bender.
Aye.
Glidden.
Aye.
Yang.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Goodman.
Aye.
Fry.
Aye.
Palmisano.
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye.
There are 11 ayes.
That item is adopted. Next, we have the Community Development and Regulatory Services report. That committee is chaired by Councilmember Goodman.
The Community Development and Regulatory Services Committee is bringing 22 items forward for approval this morning. They include a number of land sales, license applications. A couple of notable items include the Upper Harbor Terminal redevelopment project, the master developer agreement to move forward on a limited basis with the approved developer. And then also item number 22, which is the policy direction surrounding the infill housing work group recommendations. With that, I'll move items 1 through 22 for approval this morning.
Councilmember Goodman has moved to the Community Development Regulatory Services Report. Any discussion on any of those items? Councilmember Fry.
Thank you, Madam President. Just briefly wanted to comment on item number 16, which is the modifications to the term sheet for 800 Washington Avenue South project. I wanted to thank Mortensen, our city staff, as well as the Downtown Minneapolis Neighborhood Association for their flexibility and ultimately coming to an agreement on this project.
Any further discussion on any of the items on Community Development Regulatory Services Report? Seeing none, I just want to comment briefly on the Upper Harbor Terminal redevelopment master developer team selection. Another step forward in redeveloping what's an exciting potential for us in the riverfront in North Minneapolis. So I'm excited to move forward and looking forward to working with a very skilled team in this project. Clerk, call the roll.
Councilmember Gordon.
Aye.
Kano.
Aye.
Wright.
Aye.
Bender.
Aye.
Glidden.
Aye.
Yang.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Warsami.
Aye.
Goodman.
Aye.
Fry.
Aye.
Palmisano.
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye.
There are 12 ayes.
That report is adopted. Next, we have Health, Environment, and Community Engagement. That committee is chaired by Councilmember Gordon.
Thank you very much, Madam President. The Health, Environment, and Community Engagement Committee is bringing forward 9 items today for consideration. The first is approving our appointments to the Public Health Advisory Committee. Second is directing Health Department staff to work with the state on a variance process to allow dogs in more establishments in Minneapolis. The third is an agreement with the Center for Energy and Environment to continue doing work on our professional building benchmarking and disclosure ordinance. The fourth is authorizing an agreement with OMEDA to continue online diabetes education services going throughout the remainder of this year. The fifth item is authorizing a grant application for federal lead and healthy homes support. The sixth item is accepting a grant from the Department of Education funding from the Wilder Research Center to participate in a study on intervention strategies in our school-based clinics. And the seventh item is accepting a grant from the Minnesota Department of Health. This is $1.5 million for public health home visiting for low-income and at-risk families. The eighth item is authorizing an agreement with Pillsbury United to provide sexual health services for young people of color. And the ninth item is a staff direction directing our Health Department staff to request additional funding and rollover funds to support sexual health services for young people of color. I will move items 1 through 8, but I would like to move item 9 to refer it back to committee. The backstory on that one is that the Ways and Means Committee had a different recommendation, so there's actually 2 recommendations before the council. I haven't had an opportunity to discuss this with the Ways and Means chair, who's out of town, and I'd like that opportunity, and then I'll bring it back again, perhaps in a different form. So hopefully that's clear.
Okay, Councilmember Gordon has moved out the Health, Environment, and Community Engagement Report, all items with item 9 referred back to committee. Any discussion on that? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Gordon.
Aye.
Kano.
Aye.
Wright.
Aye.
Bender.
Aye.
Glidden.
Aye.
Yang.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Warsami.
Aye.
Goodman.
Aye.
Fry.
Aye.
Palmisano.
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye.
There are 12 ayes.
That report is adopted. Next, we have the Intergovernmental Relations Report. That committee is chaired by the Council Vice President, Elizabeth Glidden.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have 2 items. The first is a resolution supporting the resettlement of Syrian refugees in Minneapolis and the state of Minnesota. The second is some additional updates to the 2017 legislative agenda, and I will move approval of both items.
Councilmember Glidden has moved the Intergovernmental Relations Report. Any discussion on either of those items? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Gordon.
Aye.
Kano.
Aye.
Wright.
Aye.
Bender.
Aye.
Glidden.
Aye.
Yang.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Warsami is absent. Goodman.
Aye.
Fry.
Aye.
Palmisano.
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye.
There are 11 ayes.
Those items are adopted. Next, we have the Transportation and Public Works Report. That committee is chaired by Councilmember Wright.
Thank you, Madam President. The committee reports 13 items today for full consideration. Item 1 is the 4th Street Southeast reconstruction and street lighting project, approval of assessments and areaway abandonments. Item 2 is the 4th Street Southeast reconstruction project and street lighting project, approval of the assessments and the areaway abandonment. Item 3 is the 18th Avenue Northeast from Monroe to Johnson Street reconstruction project, approval and assessment of the areaway abandonments. The item 4 is the storm sewer cleaning contract amendment with Vortec Hydrovac Incorporated. Item 5 is the ready mix concrete contract amendment with Chemstone Products. And I think I'm reading from the wrong list. Yeah, someone gave me the wrong list. Okay. So the actual items that we'll be considering today, because I think all those items were approved previously. Item 1 is the Special Service District Advisory Board appointments. The areas are listed, and the people that will serve on those boards as well are listed. Item 2 is the 42nd Avenue North Street reconstruction project from Xerxes Avenue North to Lyndale Avenue North. Item 3 is the Concrete Street Rehabilitation Program, project designation and setting the public hearing, which will be February 28th. Item 4 is the I-35W Lake Street Transit Access Project, project designation, setting the public hearing and the parking restrictions, and that public hearing will also be February 14th. Item 5 is the I-35W Lake Street Transit Access Project. That's authorizing the negotiation execution of a supplemental agreement with MnDOT to proceed. Item 6 is the sale of the city-owned vehicle to the University of Minnesota. Item 7 is the 4th Avenue Street Signal Upgrade Project and contract amendment with Thomas & Sons. Item 8 is the grant acceptance from the state Safe Routes to School funds for Lyndale School Crossings Project. Item 9 is the lime sludge holding tank repair projects. That's a contract amendment to continue with that work. Item 10 is the Metropolitan Council Municipal Infiltration and Info Grant Program, and that's accepting a grant from Met Council. Item 11 is the Downtown East 2017 operations for the amounts listed. Item 12 is the bid for Lyndale Safe Routes to School project. Item 13 is the bid for the Columbia Heights Filtration Plant partial masonry project, and that's the low bid. I move all items, Madam Chair.
Councilmember Reich has moved the Transportation Public Works report. Any discussion on any of those items? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Gordon.
Aye.
Kano.
Aye.
Reich.
Aye.
Bender.
Aye.
Glidden.
Aye.
Yang.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Warsami.
Aye.
Goodman.
Aye.
Fry.
Aye.
Palmisano.
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye.
There are 12 ayes.
That report is adopted. Next, we have the Ways and Means Committee report. That committee is chaired by Councilmember Quincy. The report will be given by Councilmember Glidden.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We have 10 items before us today. The first 4 are legal settlements. The 5th is reduction of an assessment for 2518 2nd Avenue North. Item number 6 is appointments to the Capital Long Range Improvement Committee. Item 7 is a lease with the Walker Art Center for equipment storage at Vineland Ramp. Item 8 is acquisition of real estate from Hennepin County for the East Side Storage and Maintenance Facility project. Item 9 is approving acceptance of a bid for traffic and maintenance facility paint tumbler project. And item 10 is, again, a settlement of legal claims. And I would move approval of all 10 items.
Councilmember Glidden has moved the Ways and Means report. Any discussion on any of those items? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Gordon.
Aye.
Kano.
Aye.
Reich.
Aye.
Bender.
Aye.
Glidden.
Aye.
Yang.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Warsami.
Aye.
Goodman.
Aye.
Fry.
Aye.
Palmisano.
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye.
There are 12 ayes.
That report is adopted. Next, we have the Zoning and Planning report. That committee is chaired by Councilmember Bender.
Thank you, Madam President. We have 6 items from Zoning and Planning this cycle. Item number 1 is approving the appointments for 6 individuals to the Heritage Preservation Commission. Item number 2 is approving an application for a vacation at 1203 Washington Avenue South for Excel Energy and CenterPoint. Item number 3 is approving a rezoning at 861 Hennepin Avenue East. I'll note there's a a motion authored by me in your packets that's amending the description of the location of that site. Item number 4 is approving an application for a rezoning at 2601 through 2621 Lyndale Avenue South to allow for a new mixed-use development there at 26th and Lyndale Avenue. Item number 5 is passage of a resolution for the local historic designation of the Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church And item number 6 is the local historic designation for the Tilson-Built Homes Historic District. I'll move items 1 through 6 with the motion on item 3, as well as the motion on item 6, authored by Councilmember Glidden, that makes some amendments to the historic district.
Councilmember Bender has moved the zoning and planning report with those changes noted and in front of us on item 3 and item 6. Any discussion on those items? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Gordon.
Aye.
Kano.
Aye.
Reich.
Aye.
Bender.
Aye.
Glidden.
Aye.
Yang.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Warsami.
Aye.
Goodman.
Aye.
Fry.
Aye.
Palmisano.
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye.
There are 12 ayes.
That report is adopted. Next, we have the reports of the special committees. The first is the audit committee, and that committee is chaired by Councilmember Palmisano.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just one item that we're forwarding to full council for approval, and that's approving the reappointment of Mr. Scott Neal to our audit committee. That is the council's reappointment, and it's for a 3-year term.
Councilmember Palmisano has moved the audit committee report. Any discussion on that item? Seeing none, clerk call the roll.
Councilmember Gordon.
Aye.
Kano.
Aye.
Reich.
Aye.
Bender.
Aye.
Glidden.
Aye.
Yang.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
Warsami.
Aye.
Goodman.
Aye.
Fry.
Aye.
Palmisano.
Aye.
President Johnson.
Aye.
There are 12 ayes.
That report is adopted. Next, we have the notice of introductions. The first is a notice by myself to introduce at the next regular meeting of the City Council the subject matter of an ordinance amending the code relating to administration and enforcement, increasing the per meeting stipend paid to members of the Planning Commission and the Zoning Board of Adjustment. That notice is given. Councilmember Fry then gives notice of intent to introduce at the next regular meeting of the City Council the subject matter of an ordinance amending the code relating to the zoning code, amending occupancy regulations. That notice is given. The introduction and referral calendar is next, and the first is pursuant to notice. Councilmember Fry gives notice to introduce at the next subject, motion to introduce the next, motion by Councilmember Fry to introduce the subject matter of an ordinance amending the code today relating to license and business regulations, lawful gambling for first reading and referral to Community Development and Regulatory Services, amending provisions related to organizational eligibility for gambling licensure. Any discussion on that introduction? Seeing none, all in approval say aye. Aye. Opposed? That carries. Next, we have pursuant to notice, Councilmember Goodman and Councilmember Fry are introducing the subject matter of an ordinance amending the code relating to streets and sidewalks, downtown business special improvement district for first reading and referral to TPW, Transportation Public Works Committee, amending petitioning requirement to match state statute. Any discussion on that introduction? Seeing none, all in approval say aye. Aye. Opposed? That carries. Under resolutions, we have a 2017 Wear Red Day honorary resolution. We also have an honorary resolution, 2017 International Engelman Day, 2017 National Mentoring Month honorary resolution, and resolution honoring the North High Polars football team, and then the Tilson Built Homes honorary resolution. Anyone care to speak on any of those resolutions? Seeing none, all in approval say aye. Aye. Opposed? That carries. Under motions, we have a motion by Councilmember Bender to return to author the subject matter of an ordinance amending the code relating to overlay districts, relating to the rezoning study in the Lowry Hill East neighborhood. Any discussion on that motion? Seeing none, all in approval say aye. Aye. Opposed? That carries. Under new business, we have the Workplace Advisory Committee appointments, which are in front of you. Any discussion on any of those appointments? Seeing none, all in approval say aye. Aye. Opposed? That carries. Next, we have council appointments as related, to the Workplace Advisory. The first were council appointments for 1-year terms. These are for 2-year terms. Any discussion on any of those? Seeing none, all in approval say aye. Aye. Opposed? That carries. Next, we have the mayoral appointments for the Workplace Advisory Committee. Any discussion on any of those appointments? Seeing none, all in approval say aye. Aye. Opposed? That carries. Under announcements, any announcements this morning?
Madam President,
Mr. Curl.
I'm sorry to interrupt the council before you make announcements. You brought to my attention at the very beginning of the meeting the acceptance of the minutes from the regular meeting. It says on your agenda September 23rd, which of course raised the flag. So this is my first error in the brand new year. This should have been the minutes from the regular meeting of December 9. Clearly, we had approved the minutes from September 23rd.
Okay.
Two courses of action. We can either reconsider that motion, or if all council members are in agreement, we'll just make it a clerical correction to say December 9.
Anyone object to a clerical correction? Seeing none,
Thank
that's
you.
fine, Mr. Curl. Thank you. Any announcements? Seeing none, a motion to adjourn is in order, and it's a motion to adjourn to January 17th at 9:15 in the council chambers for the purpose of considering a proposed charter amendment relating to the use of premiums received in a bond sale. So that'll be a meeting on our regular schedule. Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in approval say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That carries. We are adjourned.